Hey everybody, Ace Channel Liam here, and welcome to the latest episode of MetroMania. For those who aren't aware, MetroMania is an ongoing 16 Pokémon Metronome only double battle tournament to determine the MetroMania Champion, and this season is all about unevolved starter Pokémon. If you're already a fan of MetroMania and you're ready for more, make sure you hit the like button showing that you're enjoying this series, and of course hit subscribe if you're new so you never miss an episode. We're more than halfway through the heats now. This is Heat 5, but before we get into today's battles, let's take a look at how the brackets are looking. In last week's episode of MetroMania, we said goodbye to Fennekin. Fennekin really could not get its act together against Turtwig, and Turtwig ultimately took advantage. I wouldn't say Turtwig did well, it just did better than Fennekin, because Fennekin just really could not get out of the gate, could not form a decent offense, and Turtwig was super easily able to take advantage of that. So Turtwig moves on to the quarterfinals to face fellow Sinnoh Pokemon Piplup. That's going to be a really interesting battle, but we still have plenty more heats to go and plenty more quarterfinal places to assign. So this week we're going to find out who's the first Pokemon in quarterfinal 5. Will it be Pikachu or will it be Snivy? Here we go with Pikachu versus Snivy, a battle straight out of the anime, which a lot of you have pointed out and I actually didn't realise. So there you go, you're welcome, Metromania, delivering what you want once a week. Here we go, Pikachu's going to start things off for its team, and it's going to go for Stomping Tantrum onto the regular Snivy there, which is only going to do a little bit of damage because it's not very effective. But now it's time for Shiny Pikachu. What will she do here? She is going to go for Power Split. I mean, interesting play on the first turn. Why not? You know, share power with your target. Why not? Here comes Snivy's turn to retaliate. Here's regular Snivy firing off a Self-Destruct on turn 1. You have not watched Metromania, my friend. That never ends well. Turn 1. It's done a lot of damage to both the Pikachu team. Not as much damage to the Shiny Snivy, but, I mean, Shiny Snivy's got its work cut out for it now. Goes for Aqua Ring, wants to restore its HP at the end of each turn, so that's a smart enough play, at least, where it's, you know, that gives it a bit of a fighting chance, but it's still against 2 Pikachu. So this is not looking good for Snivy right now. I don't know if this was a smart strategy. Here comes the Shiny Pikachu's going for Poison Fang, which is super effective. That's going to lower Snivy's HP to less than half and gets the poison, which is going to negate that Aqua Ring. That was a beautiful choice of move right there by Shiny Pikachu. And here's regular Pikachu with a low kick as well, just for a little bit extra chip damage there. What will Snivy do? It's in a lot of trouble right now, thanks to being bailed on by its partner. Goes for Seed Flare. That is going to be a stab move, though, on that Shiny Pikachu, brings it down to 9 hit points, drops the special defense by 2 stages. My goodness, and there is the Aqua Ring restoration, followed by the poison, completely wiping it back out. But that was a great move by Snivy there. Here comes regular Pikachu. What will it do? It is going to go for Meteor Mash, which is going to do neutral damage and could raise that Pikachu's attack stat, and it does. There goes the attack raise. Snivy is in danger. Here comes Shiny Pikachu, who's going to go for Tri-Attack. That's got to be the end of turn 1, round 1. Nearly. Oh, but the poison will take effect this turn. Although there is the Aqua Ring, so who knows? Here's Sunny Day, though, from Snivy. Don't know how much help that's going to be, but I'm open to ideas. So now we're going to see the Aqua Ring restore the HP of Snivy, but the poison, will the poison kill it? It does! Snivy goes down, and a bad round 1 for Snivy. And now we move into battle number 2. It's going to be an uphill battle for Snivy right now, who just completely, regular Snivy bailed on turn 1. It needs to try and put up a fight. Of course, Pikachu being the faster Pokemon is going to start this round off once again. Goes for Present, but it's avoided. We'll never know what that present was meant to contain. And here comes Shiny Pikachu with a Thrash. That's going to do decent damage for the next couple of turns there. Massive damage to regular Snivy there. It will end with that Pikachu being confused, though, as Snivy goes for Baby Doll Eyes, looks to lower the attack stat of regular Pikachu by 1 stage. And now it's time for Shiny Snivy. What will it do here? Must be annoyed with its partner after that battle. Goes for Baton Pass. Now it's annoyed at itself because it used a move that would never work in this kind of battle. Here comes Pikachu. Time for it to retaliate. And it's going to go for Trop Kick, which is going to be not very effective, but will lower the attack stat, I believe, with the critical hit. Oh, it rose, of course, the attack stat of Snivy because of Contrary. Where have I been? So we've got a +1 attack. There's more thrashing with a critical hit. That's the end of Thrash, and Shiny Pikachu is confused. Now remember, Shiny Snivy is now at +1 attack thanks to that Trop Kick. activating the Contrary ability, goes for Confide, which is going to hit the regular Pikachu and drop its special attack by one stage there. And here comes regular Snivy. What will it do here? It's going to go for Vice Grip and does a decent amount of chip damage there to the regular Pikachu. Shiny Pikachu, of course, is confused. Will it be able to ignore the confusion? It does, and it's going to go for the Metronome, and it's going to bust out a Rock Polish, so it's going to increase its speed even more, which is fine, but you're already the faster Pokemon, so it's not the greatest of ideas. Could have used something else. Here's regular Pikachu going for Air Cutter. That will be super effective on both the Snivy there. Almost over for the regular Snivy. They really need a miracle right now. Here comes Shiny Snivy with a Poison Jab with that +1 attack right there onto the Shiny Pikachu. Massive damage there, and the Poison. Wow, that's shades of the last battle where Shiny Pikachu poisoned Shiny Snivy. And here's regular Snivy with Head Charge. Oh my goodness, they are busting out the big moves right now on that Shiny Pikachu. Huge damage there, leaving it a critical hit, knocks itself out with the recoil, but that Shiny Pikachu is going to fall this turn to the Poison. So that was a really smart play. That's a really smart last maneuver. That regular Snivy just loves knocking itself out, doesn't it? So now it's down to one Pikachu versus one Snivy. This is looking better than the last battle did for Snivy. And Pikachu's going to go Thunderbolt. I mean, why not go for your signature move? There you go. Not very effective, though, of course, because Snivy is a grass type, but it's nice to see a Pikachu using Thunderbolt. Snivy is going to go for Leaf Storm. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of a Pokemon that uses its own, its own key move, raises its special attack by 2 stages thanks to Contrary, because, of course, Leaf Storm would normally lower special attack by 2 stages. This is insane. What's Pikachu going to do in response? Goes for Super Fang, going to half the HP of Snivy from, obviously, the HP that it was at. And here we see, what will Shiny Snivy do in response here? It's going to go for Rest. It's going to restore its HP back up to full, but go to sleep for 2 turns. Is that going to be a smart play, or is that going to be Snivy's undoing right here? This is incredible. There we see the HP go up to full for the Shiny Snivy right there. Pikachu is getting ready to respond. How will it respond here? It goes for Nightmare! That's amazing! That will only hit if a Pokemon's asleep. That's absolutely perfect for Pikachu, because now Snivy's going to take Nightmare damage at the end of each turn until it wakes up. What a fantastic move by Pikachu! That was really, really good. Amazing. Snivy is getting damaged by the Nightmare, and it's a great amount of damage right there as well. What's Pikachu going to do next? I have absolutely no idea here. It's going to go for Skull Bash. It's tucking in its head, getting ready to use Skull Bash. Oh, that could be bad. That could be bad for Snivy. It's raised the defense, of course, of Pikachu as well. Snivy is fast asleep, so it's going to have to take the Skull Bash after the Nightmare as well. This is not looking good for Snivy right now. Although, remember, that Pikachu is at -1 attack, I believe, after a Baby Lol Eyes earlier in the battle. There's the Skull Bash. Not enough to take down Snivy. Snivy wakes up, goes for the Metronome. It's all or nothing right now. What's Snivy going to do? Goes for Ice Fang. Not a bad move at all, especially with the increased attack. Doesn't kill, but gets the freeze on Pikachu. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Pikachu is frozen solid and can't move. Now is Snivy's opportunity to capitalize. What's it going to do here? Any move could knock this Pikachu out. Goes for Hidden Power, which is dark for all these Pokemon because they have max IVs. Down goes Pikachu, and that's round 2 going to Snivy. That was incredible. So now it's 1 apiece. It's time. Is Snivy going to overcome Pikachu? Because it's shown that if it doesn't give up on the first turn, it can pull out a victory. So this is anybody's game right now. That last sequence in that battle was incredible. I'm still reeling over the rest into Nightmare. Here we see Slam from Pikachu for a little... Oh, actually, I was going to say a little bit of damage. A great amount of damage for a Slam on that regular Snivy. And here's regular Pikachu with Overheat. That's going to be super effective right there. Oh my god, and regular Snivy is down already. It didn't even get to move. Holy moly. Of course, Pikachu gets the special attack drop after the overheat. Shiny Snivy, it's all up to you, my dude. What are you going to do here? Going to go for Sonic Boom, and it's a guaranteed 20 damage. I guess any damage is better than no damage, but you've just left these two Pikachu open to attacking you. My goodness. This is amazing. Pikachu goes for Hyper Fang. That should do a great deal of damage there to that. It's a critical hit as well to that Shiny Snivy. What will Shiny Pikachu do to follow up? It's going to go for Bulk Up. Going to increase its attack and its defense, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Attack and defense, thank you very much. Shiny Snivy, it's your opportunity here. You need to take one of these Pikachu out if you've got any hope of winning this battle. Goes for Mud Bomb. It will be super effective on the regular Pikachu. Massive damage there. Great move by Snivy. Stick to the super effective attacks, which is only ground in this instance, but go for it. Arm Thrust, though, from Pikachu. How many hits is it going to get? It gets the 1, of course. It gets the 2. That's the guarantee. There's a third. It's just 3 hits from the Arm Thrust. Snivy is almost half HP. Here comes Shiny Pikachu. Going for Stun Spore. That's not going to affect Snivy here. Stop using Stun Spore, mate. And here comes Snivy's response. What will it do? Goes for Infestation. Great play there. Not a great deal of initial damage, but it's gonna limit the amount of time that Pikachu has on the field. If Snivy now focuses all of its power into the Shiny Pikachu and knocking that out, it could guarantee itself a victory here, as long as it gets lucky with the on the defensive side. Water Spout coming out from Pikachu. Of course, it's not going to be as effective because Pikachu's not at max HP, and of course, Snivy resists water. And here comes regular Pikachu. And it's going to go for a Sparkling Aria. Again, it's going to be resisted, but it's also going to hit its partner, who won't resist it. So a little bit of damage on its partner there. Of course, no one's burned, so no one's going to get cured of a burn with the Sparkling Aria, that added additional feature. Here's Shiny Snivy with Karate Chop on the Pikachu that's got Infestation, and there's the Infestation damage as well, bringing that Pikachu down to 1 hit point. Oh my goodness, that Pikachu's time is numbered, but it's still here and ready to attack. Shiny Pikachu is going to go for Throat Chop on that Snivy. Huge damage, bringing that Snivy must at least be on 1 hit point right now. My goodness. And Water Gun, not very effective, but it is going to get the knockout on Snivy. This battle has gone to Pikachu. Pikachu has claimed the victory over Snivy in what was an incredible heat from Metromania. This has been fantastic. Well done to Pikachu, but also well done Snivy. Good effort. So after a great round 1, Pikachu in the final manages to pull it out the bag, manages to claim that second victory, but oh my god, can we just talk about how intense that second round was? That second round where Snivy equalized was one of the most incredible sequences I think I've ever seen in Metromania. I'm just having to check my notes because so much happened in that battle, it was so hard to keep on top of. So we had a Leaf Storm from a Contrary Snivy, which was impressive enough for the Metronome to give us. But then we had Snivy resting, Pikachu using Nightmare automatically, and actually, obviously, because Snivy was asleep, it actually worked. And then Snivy wakes up after surviving the next couple of turns, uses Ice Fang on Pikachu, gets the freeze, and then claims the victory. Just absolutely unbelievable. Like, regardless, I know Pikachu's going through to the quarterfinals, but give a moment for Snivy, because that was really, really impressive. But of course, that's where I'm going to end this episode of Metromania. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. If you'd like to support the channel like these wonderful people down here do, pledge to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/AceTrinillium. And for live streams 5 days a week, including right now, if you're watching this when it goes live, twitch.tv/AceTrinillium is the place to be. But until next time, I'm Ace Trinillium. Keep on training.